and from all walks of life. You listen to any doctors in the country, and they say it does not make sense that you would import a disease that has never been recorded in the country. We gave it to the governments that have been there before since the 70s. We've never recorded a single case of Ebola. Here we are, the people have said, no, we don't want this. The doctors have advised you not to do that. The government is for the people, by the people. The government does not exist without the people. But how far removed is the leadership that we have today from the realities on ground about the people it is working for?
In the little volume titled The Trouble with Nigeria, Nigeria is a metaphor for Africa. Today I'm flowing in the
I can see
Nigerian spirit.
Yeah.
In the little volume titled The Trouble with the Nigeria, and Nigeria being a metaphor for Africa, Chinua Achebe talks of the African president as a person who does not live in his country. And he qualifies. He says, these people are physically in the country, but they are not in the country because they do not know what is happening in the country, what the people are thinking in the country. They are barricaded by notables and grandees who mislead them all the time. And I think it's not just within the African context. It happens elsewhere in the world that the iron-fisted ruler will have around him or around her people who keep on saying that is noise, that is nonsense. That is why Marie Antoinette will stand on the balcony and ask,
why are they making noise?
Why are they making noise?
Yeah.
And she will be told, oh, they do not have bread. They're protesting because of bread. And she will say, oh, if they don't have bread, why can't they eat cake? And she's not being sarcastic in any way. She does not know what is happening. Somebody who is truthful and who can reach William Ruto should reach him and tell him, Mr. President, they are lying to you. You are seated in a very precarious place, and this Ebola might as well be the last straw that's going to break the camel's back. That you had better listen to the voices of the people, the sovereign voice of the land, and retreat. To retreat is not weakness. Retreat is often tactical. President Moi used to retreat. And, you know, when Moi came to power in this country, I was a young man. I had to be away from university because I went to university the following year. And a lot of us flattering ourselves with the thinking that we were becoming part of the educated intelligentsia had a certain sense of being almost dismissive, basically on President Moi's modest formal education. But he had a lot of other education, a lot of wisdom. When he called himself professor of politics, it was not because he had gone through the academies and they had given him the degrees and the certification that go with that. It was because he understood how the polity works. The need to recognize that the polity, the nation, is a live thing, and a live thing cannot be bottled up. It must be allowed to ventilate. It must be allowed a bit of pressure to come out. But Ruto and the dwellers of this world are bottling up the country under a lot of pressure. You just need to shake it a little and drop it, and it will explode. So listen to the voice of the people. Drop the hubris. The Americans cannot arm twist you in this season of Madaraka when we are celebrating 63 years of sovereignty, so that a bag in their citizen whom they cannot take to their shores gets to be domiciled here. We are speaking of a situation where a country has cancelled pre-existing medical agreements, health agreements with Kenya, with Africa, that USAID has gone away, and that the impact of USAID going away is being felt on the bodies of the people of this country, that those were the pre-existing covenants that we need to interrogate. When you've been talking about this thing, has Donald Trump also said he's restoring USAID? Are we going to continue getting the support we had for ARVs, for HIV and other conditions?
Because if we're going to talk about support, it might as well go across board,
yes,
isn't it?
it must go across the board.
Yeah.
That the family planning contraceptives that used to come as part of that package, that the personnel, the healthcare personnel that the United States of America withdrew from Kenya, are they coming back? If it's not, then the agreement that William Ruto has with Donald Trump is the agreement of partnership between a horse and a horse rider, where the United States of America is the horse rider, Kenyans are the horse, Donald Trump is the horse rider, and William Ruto is the horse. And we refuse to have a situation where our president becomes a horse being ridden by the American president.
The abrogation of sovereignty is usually not hidden, that you can tell exactly what's going on. And that where we see, the Duale's counterpart, in this case, Dr. Oz in the US,